Heat and the boys on the couch are never taking defeat. We're gonna bet it all on the money line. The attention span is in session tonight. Tell me what you think. Should I take the parlay? If they score, you gotta drink. Hey, we're just getting started. We're getting yards on the ground. Defense is playing tight. Detention span is in session tonight.
Welcome to detention span class, take 3 in this joint. Fuck, it's hard to record by yourself, but you know what I got that most people don't have on them? That's right. Got the new soundbar going. Got a
Daddy chill.
Ooh, got the daddy chill.
Touchdown Seahawks!
Got the touchdown Seahawks, man. Speaking of my Seattle Seahawks, I don't know if you can tell. I'm Super Bowl 60 fitted right now, but you are listening to the reigning, defending. I forgot the rest of what Paul Heyman says when he intros Brock Lesnar, but you get the point. Defending champion, Mr. Curbster. Fucking shout out to the Seahawks. You guys redeemed us. I basically am lucky I didn't die. Thank God I fell asleep sitting up like this because I blacked out and woke up in just a pile of puke. But I wouldn't want it any other way. It was a magical night. What a game. What a redemption story. I mean, I felt like Thanos after he snapped away half the universe and he finally got back to his place and just sat down, took a nice deep breath, and watched the sunrise. But I didn't watch the sunrise. I was a little late to work because I could not drive my car that early after the night I had. So I was definitely trying to get some water. The water just kept coming out, but you know, I had to fight through it just like those boys did, man. What a dominant performance. I know we're already into the combine week, so it's kind of yesterday's news, but I thought it was pretty funny how Coach Mack doesn't even know where the Lombardi is right now. So I don't even think the Seahawks have tabs on the actual Lombardi trophy. That's how hard they've been going, and man, do they deserve it. They had a pretty awesome parade. It was a great day, man. Very, very blessed to win another Super Bowl, cheer for a great organization like that. And all I can say is I hope Jeff Bezos just keeps the momentum rolling because it sounds like there's going to be a new billionaire in town. As you see, the Seattle Seahawks are going up for sale. No, I am a little. I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried, just due to the fact that it's been the John Schneider show for the past several years, and it seems like it's the John Schneider Mike McDonald show going on right now. You never know what kind of owner is going to come into that building and how they're going to incorporate their hands in the day-to-day activities on what goes on in the team and who makes the decision. So we'll see if John Schneider, obviously, I believe, got voted a general manager of the year, knows what he's doing. I just would be scared that, you know, maybe they're going to piss him off and he's going to leave. And I don't know. I hope we can find a good owner. I wish there was an interviewing process. I know ultimately the owners have to be voted in through the other 31 owners in the NFL, so they have to take a group vote on that, but money talks. So I imagine it could be Bezos, it could be Musk. If it's Musk, then he might have some fun. Honestly, I might be down for that. I mean, he would shake it up, so I actually might not be down for that. We need someone who can come in and just keep paying the tab. Let Schneider run the show. I mean, as you can tell, basically has won 3 Super Bowls. That's right. We gave you that one, New England. And I got a little word for my fellow Patriot fans and Patriot listeners of the show. There's 2 Patriot fans I like. I think they know who they are. I won't hear me talking down on them, so I'm gonna make this short. I'm gonna make it quick. If you guys didn't have that stupid Super Bowl 40 night remembrance night on us when we came into town, and you had Malcolm Butler lighting the lighthouse or whatever the fuck you guys do. I mean, no one really cares. It's not as cool as raising the 12 flag, but whatever fake lighthouse you think you have to light up, you guys flexed on us, and ultimately we just weren't going to take that. We Phillied you. We came back and we settled the score. So now it's pretty even Steven, I got to admit, and it feels really good. I mean, yes, it's always, you're always going to look back and cringe at the Super Bowl play, but man, this sweet redemption has really helped me ease the pain on that, and it feels good to be a Super Bowl champion again. I'm curious. Sounds like Kobe Bryant and Tariq Woolen are going to be leaving, so they're going to have to address some corner situations in the upcoming draft or via free agency. But yeah, the NFL goes by quick, man. It's always on to the next flow of things, and right now that's the NFL draft. I believe it's got one more day going tomorrow, I believe. I don't know if it goes through Sunday. Little upset, Big Fernando's not throwing. I feel like if you show up to this, you should be participating in every event, just because they're spending a lot of money to get you there. And honestly, I think there's a lot of players who weren't invited to the combine who would really appreciate those reps for a chance to make a name for themselves or make an impression on a coach. I just feel like kind of takes away from the point of the combine. I mean, that's where you're supposed to do your peer evaluating. Over the years, though, I mean, if you're the number one pick, obviously you're kind of, for the most part, 95% set in stone. There's usually a clear-cut number one pick in most drafts, which, in my opinion, I believe Fernando Mendoza has obtained. He will be the number one pick. I mean, that was funny today when I want to say it was probably the Vikings who said this, sorry ass franchise, but they said they need Fernando to get arrested so he slides in the draft. And I thought that was hilarious. Just say we need this boy to get in trouble so he can slide to us. That's how you know they're really in pain. And that's why I think it's a middle of the pack team. That's why I said the sorry ass Vikings. By the way, Justin Jefferson, if you want to come play for Sammy again, doors wide open. We would love you in Seattle. But yeah, I wish Fernando was participating a little more. I enjoy seeing all the quarterbacks work through. Drew Aller said he had the best arm in the draft. That made me puke. I'm already pretty sick right now. I'm pretty cold, but I'm fighting through, having my Jordan flu game, and that made me physically ill. I am a huge Drew Aller hater. Think he's a bust. I believe Ty Simpson is a bust. None of those guys can fix the New York Jets organization, so don't even think they have what it takes to get him. Oh my gosh. Sorry. To get him there. I mean, they ran out. I mean, why would you even want to go for the Jets after the whole Sam Darnold situation? I'm not going to get into that. We already know what happened. But yeah, I always enjoy watching the combine. The Ohio State defensive players have really jumped off the screen for me. Those guys are fucking elite. Those guys are crazy. They're literally built like wide receivers and tight ends, and they're just hybrid defensive players that can just kill you anywhere on the field. They'll probably have 3 first-rounders, maybe more, a lot more higher draft picks. But yeah, those guys are elite. But yeah, other than that, baseball's coming back. Got the World Baseball Classic coming up. That's going to be interesting. Big dumps on the USA team, so definitely going to be tuning in. It's crazy how baseball players have no time off. I mean, would you guys have 2.5 months off? I feel like the season ended 3 months ago. I guess it's almost March. Yeah, it's almost March. God, and we got March Madness coming up, baseball. So, I mean, the sports, they come and they go. They just keep going. It's a continuous flow of ball. Speaking of college basketball, I would appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers, because I did bet on the St. John's UConn over. And St. John's went scoreless in the second half for 17 and a half minutes. So, moment of silence. Please keep me in your thoughts and prayers. That was fucked up. Probably won't bet again till March Madness. So I'm a little anti-college basketball right now. I just don't. I've seen it happen in multiple games. Every time I bet the over, teams just go cold. I don't know. What kills you in betting college basketball overs is if they're running the whole shot clock down and they are just continuously missing shots at the end of the shot clock, you're fucked. And it's a tough place to be in. I might be an under better now. I might have to start betting the unders. Every over I like, I might just have to start betting the under. We will see, though. But yeah, no, lots to look forward to. WrestleMania season around the corner. Big elimination chamber tomorrow. I don't know how many of you are wrestling fans. Maybe 7 of you out of the tens and the millions. But we'll be tuning in to ESPN
Unlimited.
Unlimited. Yeah, they got me for another fucking subscription. I'm pretty sure I paid 2 ESPN subscriptions. I don't know why. It's pretty fucked up. Maybe try to figure that out and join them together so you could save me $20-$30 a month. That would be sweet. If not, I mean, you kind of got me by the balls. I'm going to watch Elimination Chamber. So if I had to make a quick pick, I'm going to have to go with LA Knight. Yeah. So that's my pick for tomorrow's chamber match. Randy Orton would be cool too, but that's probably enough pro wrestling talk for most of you out there. Unless you like listening to pro wrestling talk, then I know the few of you do. So hit me in the comments. Maybe we can talk some more wrestling as WrestleMania season approaches. So I can't wait to get into that. But I know I got some Ask the Class questions. I got about, I think, 6 or 7. Why did I do that? I'm going to redo that. I think I got about 7 or 8 questions. So I'm going to get to those in a little bit. But I'm just kind of, getting some shots up. It feels good to be back on the couch. I've been slacking. I gotta pump some more videos out. I gotta get on the mic. I gotta get behind the camera. We gotta get our classmates back. But feels good to talk to the class. I appreciate everybody's support. It was a emotional end of the football season for me. Obviously losing my dad. So a huge Seahawks fan. I'm a huge Seahawks fan. We bonded so much over the team, and I guess I was just going through a week where it felt like, I don't know, I guess I was just coming down off the ultimate high of winning a Super Bowl, and a lot of emotions were kind of stirring up. So I apologize for not being as consistent. It bothers me, but look to get back on a more consistent schedule, keep fighting, keep going. That's what Coach Mack would want me to do. Coach Mack would not want me to give up and stop. So I got you, Coach. I got your back. But other than that, man, I've NBA's still rolling around. I think everybody's kind of owning in on March Madness right now and getting excited to make a bracket. I know I'm getting pretty pumped. I got my 3 picks right now who I really like. I mean, after seeing the dismantle of St. John's, who I was very high on, I have no other choice but to put Dan Hurley and his UConn Huskies up there in my top 3. So coming in at number 2, who I think can win the national championship, are the UConn Huskies. Man, they got these 2 white kids. One of them, I believe, has been in the program for a while. Straight Schwapper, can also get to the rack. And they got another dude who is kind of looking like prime Biebs. He's kind of got the Biebs hair. He just rolls over, finds open threes, and just schwaps. So they got a couple big guys in the middle. They got some good facilitators, man. Dan Hurley, he's a 2-time champion. So UConn's heating up at the right time. I think UConn can totally get hot. Coming in at 3, I got Arizona. Arizona's just they've been a little, I guess, haven't been playing as dominant. They're down their best player, or they were. I'm not sure if he's back right now. Great podcasting by me. I don't even fucking know. But I know that they were missing him for a couple games or a few games, whatever it was. But I mean, they had a huge win over Houston, and they're a great team. And I look, once they get back to being 100% healthy, they're going to make a run. And then I would say probably the number 1 team who's probably really hard to bet against right now would probably be Michigan. Just a huge team. Kind of looks like a Florida from last year. Florida, I would probably put at 4. I think they're probably the 4 best teams in college basketball right now. But Michigan is so big and so dominant. They just look a lot older than a lot of the other teams that they played. And Big Ten has good hoops, man. Obviously it's fucking Big Ten and SEC for everything now, but I mean ACC and Big East have great hoops, but Big Ten, they got good solid hoops. I mean, Big Ten's always awesome I always love watching Big Ten basketball whenever I can. Love me some Big Ten wrestling. Got March Madness coming up. I know, shout out Perk. Me and Perk gonna be rooting for our boy Ferrari to get it done in the heavyweight class. So got that coming up. Got a shit ton of sports coming up. Golf's gonna be coming up. Maybe I'll throw out some golf futures. I always picked the right. I have picked 2 to 3 winners of these huge major golf events, and I just don't bet before, and it always comes back to bite me, and I always got to watch that guy end up winning. Or when I do bet, he either chokes or just can't get over the hump. You know, what are you gonna do? Take my luck where I can get it. But yeah, let's roll into some Ask the Class questions. I think that would be fun to get to. Like I said, I just wanted to say what's up to the class, get on the couch, and bullshit a little bit. But I did get some awesome Ask the Class questions from you guys, the class. Let me hit the class with not mean that. Not this. This is for you, not the tugboat. But let's see. I got some Ask questions. Ask the class. You know what you can do. You can go find us on Instagram, find us on YouTube. Go ahead, drop a comment. Hashtag Ask the Class to be featured on next episode. But shout out to everybody who sent them in. Let's start off with my boy Jacob. Jacob asks, what's next for Sean Strickland? I don't know if you guys watched that fight night. That fight night was crazy. Me and Perk made out like bandits betting Sean Strickland plus 225. I don't know why the hell he was 225. Justin Gaethje was 225 against Patty. I believe it was up to 250. I'm never gonna discredit fighters who constantly fight the best or fight for the belts, and that's what Strickland has done. And he's just tough and mean and fucking vicious, and he's in that upper echelon of, I mean, he's a former world champion. Justin Gaethje, former interim world champion. They're world champions. They are the best of the best. I thought it was a disrespectful line, but I would say what's next for the boy. God, it's hard not to say Chimaev. I mean, I think that's the most interesting fight. I think if Fluffy won that fight, he would have been awarded with a #1 title shot with how dominant he's been and how many fights he's won in a row. So I think Strickland and Chimaev would be an awesome fight. I think that would Strickland would really have to be up to par on his wrestling. I know he's a phenomenal like defensive wrestler. So, but we've all seen Chimaev is just one of the best in the world at taking whoever down. So I think that's an interesting fight to make. There's obviously a lot of bad blood between them, former training partners, kind of to talking trash on Twitter and social media. So I think it's a fight everybody would want to see. I could definitely picture that maybe August. Who knows? So we'll see. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting a text right now. I'm getting offered Burger King. Shout out to Burger King. No free advertising, but if Burger King wanted to advertise on their show, I would sign my life away to the King. So shout out to Burger King. But yeah, I think Chimaev and Strickland, that's the fight to make, man. Let's roll in over to our boy Josiah. I think we're gonna have Josiah on the couch next weekend. He's gonna be talking about his upcoming fight. Potentially have some tickets available. So look to see to get the boy on the show. But he asked Strickland or Chimaev, Movsvar versus Leroy. I don't know. Who am I? I'm thinking Leo Murphy. I don't know. Let's go. We were kind of talking about the Chimaev Strickland. I think that's what's next. I'm gonna have to probably roll with Chimaev. Just elite grappling. I know Mozart. I know who you're talking about. This is the 145 weight class. I don't know why I am. Let me pull up his name so I don't totally just fucking butcher it. Oh, that's MLB. I need UFC. Mozvar. Now I'm in golf. I'm fucking up. I think it's these glasses. Oh, yeah, it's yeah. It was Mo Vossar. That sounds like a Lion King name. You know, the dude from Russia who's 19-0 versus Leon Murphy or Lerone Murphy. Okay, I got to see the name sometimes, or I get them mixed up. Watch too many fights, but I'd probably say Murphy on that. Murphy's a badass. He can throw some hands, man. And who do I think fights for the belt next at 170? I believe Islam will probably. Part of me thinks it's going to be Usman. I don't know. I hope it's not, but it should be Ian Gary and Islam fighting. Get that Ireland, get that McGregor Khabib rivalry sparked back up. That'd be a fun fight because if you think about it, who am I blank? Shavkat injured his knee again. Will be out of action for a while. He was probably the number one contender, so I'd say, and the guy who probably gave him the best fight of his career, easily Ian Gary. If that goes 5 rounds, who knows how that fight flips? But yeah, I probably got those guys fighting at the belt. I think that would be a fun matchup. All right, Big Stu, Big Sosa Stewart. He goes, will you get High Edgar in the class? Or I don't know. I don't know if you guys know who this motherfucker is. This guy just rips his dab pen. He works at a Taco Bell, I think, but he just rips his dab pen and then hits some crazy TikTok dances. Say that 3 times. I said TikTok talks. TikTok dances. He's a beast. Go check him out. If he wants to come on, if he comes on before Elliot, then Elliot's getting we're fighting. Let's go. Our boy ASAP Mace. Who do we see in the way too early college football top 10 rankings? Whew. Seems so far away. I'm gonna run through it. Let's go. Ohio State, Notre Dame, New Mexico, Boise State, Tulane, Appalachian State, JMU, Georgia, Oregon, and Norfolk State. That's my top 10. But no, I'm just kidding. I got Notre Dame and Ohio State, and then maybe Oregon, Virginia Tech. I'm really curious to see how they come out and look. So that's gonna be fun. But I would say Notre Dame, man. It's Notre Dame. It's national title or get the fuck out of here. It's national title or Coach Freeman's leaving. It's national title or Big Perk cries again for 20 years. Like we can't have that happen. We gotta have Perk get a dub. But let's roll on to the next one. Is Jack Hughes on the USA hockey team Mount Rushmore? I think just aesthetically, the way he looks and the way his his tooth was chipped after, as a chipped tooth man myself, he's got my vote. And he hit the game winner. Boy brought home gold. Take that, Canada. What a dub. Another question we got from our boy Tyler. Do the Texans trump the Hawks in the Super Bowl if they have prime time Deshaun Watson? Are you trying to make me puke right now reading this? No, we would. We don't even want to know what we would make Deshaun Watson pay. That's all I got to say. Another question from the boy Tyler. Is Eli going to a Niners game with that gear? Oh, gosh. Maybe I probably shouldn't read the rest of that question. Almost got trapped. But we own the Niners. That's Seattle South. Eli knows that. All right. Big Curtis, he asked, do you think the show will ever expand into talking about motocross? I might not. I feel like motocross dudes would try to steal my girl. I feel like they give off that vibe. Yes, they are dope as fuck. What they do is awesome. If I tried to ride a dirt bike, I would snap my arms in half or backwards. I would fail miserably. The bike would shoot out from under my legs and probably just keep going for a mile and a half down whatever road or dirt trail I was taking it on. But I do enjoy watching some motocross. I'm pretty gifted on the skid steer. What can I say? I always dreamed of maybe running skid for the motocross tour one day. See the country. Who knows? But probably not. But yeah, who knows? I would. Maybe we should go to one first, and I'll get into it. All right, our last question. What does the NBA need to do to get more eyes on the sport, especially at this time of the year? And this time of the year, believe he means approaching March Madness. That's kind of what all the big net heads are kind of talking about right now. I would say maybe have your overs listed a little lower, because I almost took one the other day and I would have hit on that instead of the St. John's UConn over, which was the worst shit I've ever watched. I would say the NBA also, I think they need to expand. They have to bring my Sonics back. If they announce they're bringing my Sonics back, I pledge allegiance to Adam Silver for the rest of my life. So you got to bring the Sonics back. He's probably waiting for LeBron to fucking retire so he can gift LeBron the Vegas team. But I would bring the Sonics back, expand the league, and I'd get more eyes on Wemby, man. Those Spurs, 10 in a row, eating. But all right, well, I think that's all I got tonight. It was good checking in with you guys. Might be back tomorrow night. We got big perks sliding through the chamber match, so who knows? Who knows? We will see you in class next time, and I appreciate you guys listening. Go ahead and drop a comment, maybe drop a like, maybe give us a view, maybe restart the video a couple times. Maybe that might give us some more views. Who knows? But do what you got to do. Like and subscribe. You can find us on Instagram, and we'll see you later. All right, see you, class.